All right, first graders, we're going to work with our place value. Remember, place value are our tens and our ones in a number. We learned before we left that a rod can represent a 10. Okay, so we've seen the tens represented in lots of different ways. We've seen it as a rod. We also had our rod with us in the classroom, and when we could look at that, we noticed that there were 10 tiny little cubes in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we were able to see 10 cubes inside. So we knew when we looked at this rod, it stood for 10. And when we put 10 together, it makes it much easier for us to count. We've also put 10 together when we did our tens frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's how we also have made a 10. We make tens a lot in the classroom to really help us to count efficiently. So today we're going to use the tens in a double-digit number. Double digit, double means 2, and our digits, if I have the number 13, there's a 1 digit here and another digit here. There are 2 digits. There are 2 number spaces there. Okay, so if I have tens, I'm going to give you this many 10 rods. We know that these are not 10 rods. These stand for ones cubes. They are counted by ones. A 10 rod is made up of 10 of these ones cubes. So I'm going to draw a number out with my tens and my ones cubes. When I count these, I would count my tens by 10, right? How many tens do I have here? I have 1 10 rod, 2 10 rods, 3 10 rods. I have 3 tens, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. So let's count it by its value, which is tens and ones. Count with me. 10, 20, 30. Count on. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And if you look at the bottom, we have that number 35. All right, let's look at another one together. You just keep watching me. You're going to get practice on the next few slides. Here is another model for us to look at. I could break it apart with my tens and ones frame, just like we used in the classroom before we left. So we have our 10 side, which stands for how many? 10. And our one side, which stands for 1. Okay, so I have how many 10 rods? I have 1 10 rod. And how many ones cubes do I have? I have 2. Okay, now if I look at the bottom, it looks like I have the number 12. Or if we do it the say 10 way, it would be 10 2. Okay, let's count together to make sure we do have 12 as our value. So we count this side by tens and this side by ones. So 10, 11, 12. All right, we're going to do one more together. We're going to do a little bit of a trickier one. Now, if I look at this number here, if I were to draw a tens and ones chart, I do not have any tens rods. So there are 0 tens. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones. 0 tens and 6 ones is just the number 6. Okay? What if I saw it the other way around, where I have 10 rods, but no ones? So I would show my tens and ones. I have 4 tens, and I have 0 ones. So my number 4 and a 0 comes together to say 40. Let's count our 10 rods by tens to see if that value is 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yep, we have 40. On the next few slides, you are going to be writing how many tens and how many ones are in each number. Please be so careful because I definitely put some tricky answers in there to see if you are paying attention. If you need to draw it out on a whiteboard or a pencil and paper to draw out the tens and ones to count it with a tens and ones chart, you can do that. It should help you. You can do it.